Hi class, I'm Matt Barber. I work in the broadcast news industry. Almost daily I report on political divides in society and how they affect our democracy. I'm sure you've heard political analysts or maybe even your neighbor agree with the notion we are divided as a country more than ever before. For my research, I want to examine social media's role in all of this division. More specifically, I'd like to take a closer look at the relationship between social media and affective polarization. First off, what is affective polarization? Scholars define affective polarization as the growing animosity and distrust individuals feel toward members of opposing political parties. We're not talking about disagreements over policy like tax regulations or budget concerns. We're talking about a deep-seated dislike. I hate you because you're team blue, or I won't listen to you because you're team red. And one could argue that disdain is only getting worse. In 2023, the Pew Research Center said an overwhelmingly 84% majority of adults say political debate has become less respectful over the last several years. And if you look at the top words they use to describe the state of U.S. politics today, they include words like divisive, corrupt, messy, and you also see that word there, polarized. Another interesting stat to consider, according to a Gallup poll from 1958, 72% of Americans did not care if their daughter married a Republican or a Democrat. By 2016, a survey found that the percentage of Americans who were indifferent had dropped to just 45%. In this modern age, it's important to ask the question, to what extent does social media contribute to affective polarization, and what mechanisms allow this to happen? How do algorithms and echo chambers and emotionally charged content contribute to the divide, and what can be done about it? And you may be asking, why does it even matter? Because it's an issue that impacts almost everyone. The latest stats show about 96% of U.S. adults have access to the internet. People are exposed every day to content that can shape a user's perceptions of political in-groups or out-groups. In my initial research, some scholars suggest polarizing content warnings. Others say that polarization can be worse depending on which social media platform you're using. At the heart of the issue is the impact on a functioning democracy. When people start to view political opponents as enemies, the room for civil discourse shrinks or may even disappear. Social media is a powerful amplifier of emotion and identity. Understanding its role in polarization is crucial in creating a better environment online for productive conversations and for helping preserve democratic norms. Bottom line, it's more than just politics, it's about the future of the nation. And yes, that sounds a bit dramatic, but we are witnessing a breakdown of civil communication in real time. My research builds on a growing body of political communication and media studies that examine how digital platforms shape public opinion and relations between different groups. And in the context of our course, there are plenty of models and theories that can help frame the conversation, whether it's Stuart Hall's encoding-decoding model, or learning more about the agenda-setting theory, or even examining ways to reach mutual understanding with dialogic communication. The ultimate goal of my research is to contribute to the greater conversation about how to carry out more productive conversations about politics on social media. That, and to encourage people just to be nice. What a concept, right? Hopefully you can agree that taking the time to investigate social media and its relationship to affective polarization is worthwhile. Thanks for listening.